Assalamu alaikum. Today's recipe is butter chicken and Babri Naan. Butter chicken is similar to chicken tikka masala and is one of the most popular curries at any Indian restaurant. In my opinion, this recipe is one of the best you will try, and you will see how easy it is to make in the comfort of your own home, especially with fresh homemade naan bread. So without any delay, let's start. I am going to start with the naan first and making this naan recipe on the request of Trish. To make naan dough, I'm using 4 cups of white flour, 1 tablespoon sugar, and 2 tablespoons of instant yeast. Always check the expiry of your yeast because if it is expired, it won't raise the dough. Mixing these 3 things first and then adding half teaspoon of salt. Then mix it again. Then using warm water to knead the dough. Make sure that it should be warm, not hot, otherwise it will kill the yeast. Always add water bit by bit. In this way you have less chance to ruin your dough. And knead it for good 4 to 5 minutes. Most of the time people add oil with water, but I think adding oil and water together makes dough kind of a rubbery. That's why I use it in the end. So now adding 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You can also use stand mixer for this. Cover it and set aside to rise. Most of the time I keep it in the oven with the light on. Along with this we can start our butter chicken. I am using a little bit less than 500 grams of boneless chicken and crushing 4 cloves of garlic and a piece of ginger. Mixing this with chicken, adding salt, red chili powder, and that is Kashmiri chili powder. That's why it's very vibrant in color but mild in flavor. 1 tablespoon yogurt and butter. Basically it is a barbecue marination. Mix it well and let it set to marinate for 15 to 20 minutes. And also fresh lemon juice around 2 tablespoons. To make butter chicken masala, or you can say sauce, I need 1 finely sliced onion. This chopper is very cheap but very useful. I like it a lot. And all done without chopping my fingers. Chicken marination is done. It's time to cook it. This can be done in the oven, but I am cooking on stove. When it starts to release water, keep fire on full flame. Once mix it, then keep the lid on and cook for 10 to 15 minutes or until chicken is completely cooked. Chicken is completely done, so I will transfer this into a bowl. As butter chicken is a one-pot recipe, so I will continue in the same pot. Adding 1 cooking spoon of oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. Melt the butter and then going to add chopped onion. And also adding 10 to 12 cashews. And also adding 2 crushed garlic. And fry them until onions become translucent. I also need 4 tomatoes to make sauce. I will just roughly cut these because later on I will blend these with onion. Onions are done, so going to add chopped tomatoes. Adding salt and red chili powder around half teaspoon. Then cover and cook on a medium heat until tomatoes become completely soft. Back to our naan recipe. Dough has raised well, almost double in size. Just going to knead it again on clean dry surface with dry flour. 1 to 2 minutes are more than enough. And dividing this into 2 parts because I'm going to make 2 kinds of naan. This will be best if you don't use rolling pin. And just spread it with your hands. That's just simple white flour, dusting it so that it won't stick to the pan. And keep spreading it with your hands. Basically, Babri Naan is a Persian flatbread. It's a bit crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, and most of the time loaded with sesame seeds. But today I'm going to use Nigella seeds. Normally Babri Naan comes in oblong shape, so I'm just trying to give it that kind of a shape. These naan also have pattern on them, so I'm just giving these pattern with the handle of my knife. And now spreading some nigella seeds. These are also called black seeds and are widely available in grocery stores. In Urdu, we call them kalwanji. Just before putting this into oven, I'm sprinkling some water. My oven is already preheated and is on full power. This will take around 8 to 9 minutes. Second naan will be in round shape and will do the same procedure like first one, but topping will be different as this will be the garlic naan. In just 1 tablespoon of butter, I have added 1 crushed clove of garlic, mixing it and then spreading it all over the naan. Our first naan is done, and as soon it comes out from oven, again sprinkle some water to keep it moist. As soon this will come into room temperature, you can cut this and keep this in a plastic bag and then into fridge. This way this can last for few days, and whenever you will heat this in toaster, it will taste fresh. Our second naan is also ready and looking amazing. Very soft and aroma is everywhere in the house. And back to our butter chicken. Tomatoes are completely soft, so now going to grind them. Blending is really important here to get smooth and silky paste. And now adding 1/3 cup of tomato ketchup. Mixing it and then adding 1/3 cup of full fat cream. And now it's time to add chicken. Adding 1 teaspoon fenugreek leaves, methi, and half teaspoon of garam masala. There's just a full fat cream to decorate it, and again methi, fenugreek leaves. And our butter chicken with Babri Naan is ready. I hope you find it easy and useful. Thanks for being here. Take care. Allah Hafiz.